Welcome learners to this session of BA English Honours Part 2 and Paper 3. The topic Macbeth by William Shakespeare, Act 1, Scene 6 as well as Scene 7. First we'll deal with Act 1, Scene 6. King Duncan and his cortege arrive outside Inverness, Macbeth's castle. Various formal greetings exchanged between the king and Lady Macbeth, who plays the perfect hostess, lavishing proper cordial greetings on the guest of honor. Macbeth's absence heightens the dramatic irony of Duncan's entry. In dramatic irony, the viewer has information that the character on the stage do not have. We as the audience know beforehand that Macbeth has ridden home ahead to consult with his wife about murdering Duncan. Thus, King Duncan's comments about the pleasant aspect and sweet air of Macbeth's castle being pleasing to his gentle sense drips with irony because we know about their involvement in the plot of murder. Banquo too echoes the king's sentiments, saying the air is delicate and praising the temple haunting birds. Duncan's assumption that Macbeth took off ahead of them, riding so quickly that they could not keep up, out of his love for him. He interprets this haste as Macbeth's desire to prepare for the visit. He is unaware of the ghastly underhand plots being prepared by his hosts. Now we come to scene 7. All alone, Macbeth thinks over the deed he is about to commit, fully aware of the strong reasons for the murder, but nagging self doubt arising from his fear of punishment, both on earth as well as in heaven, keeps him in a state of constant apprehension. Pathetic fallacy and the enshrouding darkness is created through the use of the stage directions, potboils, torches. The use of the torches was to signal the darkness. It also signifies the Gothic technique of the darkness versus the light and the consequent struggle between the two, and Macbeth's experiences between the evil and the noble nature within. In his famous soliloquy, I quote, "If it were done when it is done, then it were well. It were done quickly, if the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch, with his surcease, success, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here, but here upon this bank and shoal of time, we would jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here that we but teach, bloody instructions which being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of a poisoned chalice to our own lips. He is here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Unquote. Now the imagery shows what he wants to achieve and his doubts like assassination, success, the repeated use of individual words like if, were, done, be, but, and here. They each repeated 2 or 3 times within the first few lines. They all present a train of thought. The use of sibilants like surcease, success, the soft consonant use exemplifies the sinister nature of the act, but also the use of the two words that the end, surcease. will be the success of Macbeth, implying his willingness to commit the murder. The fishery imagery, religious imagery is employed, all adding up to that one great cause, vaulting ambition, which has to be taken care of. Lady Macbeth holds the armor and proceeds to strengthen his resolve by mocking his perceived weakness. Her questions drive further the wedge between daring and doing, between courage and action, between desire and fulfillment. Further, her manliness versus the coward, poor cat of Macbeth, and the most terrifying of all, the absence of the milk of kindness in her. Thus Macbeth stands convinced and puts on the mantle of the murderer. The monosyllabic false face must hide what the false heart doth know, has a truth to it that completely overturns his earlier seesawing. And here is a print of Lady Macbeth from Mr. Anna Jameson's 1832 analysis of Shakespeare's heroine, Characteristics of Women from Wikipedia. Rest in next session. Thank you.